TV, I don't even know what to say about this lady. She's one of my favorite writers in the universe, and she's also, thankfully, a friend. Poet, teacher, Princeton, Felice.
Okay, so my story is actually written down. You guys could just move a little bit closer. My story is in the form of an email that I sent via MySpace a half an hour before I got here. Just stick with me, alright? It's a Dear John letter. Dear John, Saturday night I had a dream. While I was asleep on your couch/bed in the living room of your one-bedroom East Village apartment, I had a dream. In the dream, I was asleep on your couch/bed in the living room of your apartment. It was very meta. It was super meta. In the dream, your roommate/best friend woke me up to say he was leaving. He gave me a hug and a kiss and he left. I went back to sleep. Minutes later, I was woken again, this time by your family, your ma and your grandma and some cousins. They stopped by for a visit. You were standing over by the far left window. We weren't speaking. Your mom was trying to comfort me. She said, "Sweetie, you need to tell him." Twice she said it to me. Twice. That was the end of the dream. The Tuesday before the Saturday night dream, you called me at 7:45 p.m., asked if I had plans. Your roommate/best friend had canceled on you. You had an extra ticket to see Damien Rice. We already had tickets to see Damien Rice on Wednesday night. I was already in my apartment in Brooklyn. "I'll pay for your cab," you said. "Meet me at the Beacon." And I did, simply because it was the thing I would normally not do. It went against everything I had planned. When Damien Rice sang 9 Crimes, you put your arm around me. I placed my head on your shoulder. We sat like that longer than was necessary. We are no strangers to touching. Sunday morning, I woke up on your couch/bed wearing my Saturday night clothes, wondering what I was supposed to tell you. And I think that this is it. You slept in your roommate's room and you know you did not have to do that, but you did. And I woke up wondering why. Because you could have slept in your bed next to me. You could have held me in your arms like a Ray LaMontagne song. You could have fucked me inside out like Damien Rice sings. You could have just laid next to me and passed out. I would have welcomed any and all of the above, but you did none of this. Tuesday night after the show, we chain-smoked Nat Sherman's in the plaza outside the 72nd Street subway station on what would 4 nights later be called our bench. You asked me what I was thinking. You asked me twice. The second time, I looked at you and looked away quickly. You pressed for an answer. I said something about my eyes watering from the cold. You said, "You're lying." I said, "You're right." The African cab driver picked me up at 8:27 Tuesday night. He talked on his cell phone from Crown Heights to the Upper West Side. I have no idea what he was saying. It sounded like French. I took Spanish in high school. I almost told him there was $100 in it for him if he got me to the Beacon by 9. But I did not want to end up on the front page of the Post. Brooklyn lady dies trying to see Damien Rice. It was 8:57 when we pulled into the corner of 74th and Broadway. You were across the street in front of Beacon Wines and Spirits drinking a pint of Bacardi wrapped in a brown paper bag. I gave the cabbie $32 for the ride and a $100 tip. He looks at me as if I am crazy, as if it must be counterfeit, as if television cameras should appear at any moment. When I met your mom at your show at the Knitting Factory, I told her she had a remarkable son. On the way home, I wonder if the cab driver has a wife and kids, what he will use the $100 for. Christmas presents, lottery tickets, gas. And this is all so random, and this is not at all what I had planned. And he did not ask why I did it, and I did not tell him. I suppose some things are better left unsaid.
Now all of you know why she's one of my favorite writers.